Yo, what is up, YouTube? It is the Junkie, and I'm back with another room tour, a comic book room tour. That's right, guys. I'm back with another video. I've changed it all up again. Man, I just love changing this room around. It gets me in there, and I get to look through some boxes and try to organize my collection. If you guys don't know, I'm about 400 books away. I think less. I think I'm at 31,600 and some odd comic books. So I'm almost at 32,000 comics in my collection. So I have to constantly figure out ways to make it fit in this room, to make it look neat, organized, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get right into it. It won't be a real long video. I'll do an in-depth video once I get everything straightened out and kind of neaten it up a little bit and a little more organized, and I'll do a video on that. But for right now, let me just show you what I've done so far. I'm on vacation this week, so it's allowed me time to get in here and really kind of get things organized the way I like it. So here is the entryway into the room. I use a spare bedroom in our townhome to store my collection, so I'm really excited. Thank you, Jessica, for letting me do this, for letting me have this room for my collection. She knows how much comics mean to me and how much it's helped throughout the years with all kinds of issues and stuff, and it's just a great hobby. So let's go ahead and walk in. As you walk in the door, this is the view you get. I got a nice little center display. I like it, so let me just show you what you see from the room. I've been in here so much the past couple nights that I've had 3 light bulbs burn out. 4 actually. 1 in this one and 3 in the other one. So that's how long I've been in here that the light bulbs just burned out. So I need to get more light bulbs. So I'm just going to go ahead and preference that first. So as you walk in, I have this little center display here that I was trying to figure out a way to do with these book stands that I had. One of these was in the closet and one of them was against that wall. And I want to kind of display some of the more, some of the things that I like, comics, a few action figures, my father's flag there. And so I was trying to think of a way to make it pop. So what I did was I got some of my designed boxes and kind of put them in the center and put the bookends on each side of it. And I like it. I like the way it looks. It's in the center of the room. It's kind of like a little display. It lets you know, hey, what this room is about. But over here against the wall are my boxes and my comic book drawer boxes and the BCW ones that I made personally. I have a video in my catalog that shows you how I made them with zip ties, and it's just like the drawer boxes, and they've held up just as well, if not a little bit better than the drawer boxes. So look for that video. Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice here. But if you guys remember, I did have the drawer boxes stacked here in the center of the room, and I haven't vacuumed yet just to show you guys how it was laid out. See, they were right there, and I had the black sheet over the top of it, made like a desk. But I had so many comics that I had them stacked around the desk, and it became more of a nuisance being in the center like that. And I really didn't have much room to move around, and the room was becoming totally encased in comics. So I was sitting here one night on my vacation. I was like, how do I fix this? How do I make it to where I could still make this room functional and still showcase my collection and able to have some room and a little bit of room to grow? So what I've done is I used to stack my boxes the old way, and I got a stack here on the side, and these are 4 high. Now that's about as high as I like to go on my short boxes when they're stacked singly like that. So it became, with almost 32,000 comics in my collection, I really don't deal with long boxes. I deal mainly with short boxes, so that's a lot of boxes that I had to deal with. So I was trying to think of a way to organize my collection and be able to stack them a little bit higher and to have a lot of stability in the boxes. So what I came up with is I stacked 2 long ways, and then I stacked 2 side by side, and then long ways, and then side by side, and then long ways. And it's really sturdy, guys. If you guys haven't done this stack is not moving, and it distributes the weight to where I don't think there's a lot of weight on the bottom, because it kind of distributes the weight a little bit. So I like the way this worked, and and it tightens up. So I free up almost the whole row doing this, because if you look, I got 2 rows there, so it allows me to have an extra row there. And what I did with the drawer box is I stacked all 5 sets that I had on top. They're all one shot. So that cleared up the center of the room. Right there, I was already at a win-win. And as you see against this wall here, I've done the same. 2 facing, long ways, and then 2 side by side, 2 long ways, 2 side by side, 2 long ways. So I have 5 high, and it goes down the entire length of the wall, as you guys can see. And I mean, this thing is sturdy. It's not budging. They're not leaning, because the boxes were starting to lean, because the bottom box was catching all of the weight of the other 3 on top. So they were all starting to lean. So you had to like finagle them where the ends were against walls, so it kind of was sturdy. But I don't know, the way my room is, it would have been impossible to do that. So I really like the way it looks. The only downside, now I'm talking about the only downside, is the boxes that are on the side, like that. I don't know what's in those boxes, except for on the end. I know it's on the end here, but once you start getting into the middle, I have no idea what's in those boxes. So that's the only pain in the ass thing about the way of doing this here. I thought about getting Post-it notes and sticking them to the side here to let me know what's in this box and the box beside it. So that is going to take another whole couple days to do that. So I don't know if I want to do it on this vacation. I go on vacation again in a couple weeks right after Thanksgiving. I may do it then, because Jessica doesn't have a vacation, only I do. So I'll have an entire 10 days where she's at work and I'm home. So I may do it then. Most likely that's what I'm going to do it. But I thought about putting little Post-it notes. If you guys have a better idea of how I could do that, I don't want to write on the box, and I don't want to put these sticky things on that I use, because once I start moving boxes around, I don't know, it won't work. So I thought about Post-it notes, just something quick and easy. I can write on there, stick it on the box, and I know it's on the sides. Another downside is I did this when I was really tired in the middle of the night. I started at like 2 a.m., so they're not organized by like how I had them before, like all my X titles together, all the Marvel, all the DC, all the Independents. It's kind of like mixed up a little bit. So I'll have to fix that at some point. But right here in this little center display, I have my little Wolverine display with my dad's flag, 2 Wolverine banks. Then I have my Ghost Rider, Marvel Legends, my Thanos, my Hulk 181's on display, some graphic novels, action figures. And up here I have my Marvel Encyclopedia and my comic book price guide. And like I said, I stacked the design boxes the same way I did these boxes here. But I put them in the center so it looks colorful, and it looks better than just having plain white boxes there. So I think it looks kind of cool. And on the back side, I have the few pops that I do have, and just some more action figures, my D&D books, and some graphic novels down there. So, but as you can see, some of my art prints are covered, but I'm okay with that. But I'll just give you a quick glance on how it looks on that side there. I really like the way the room looks now. It's more organized. I don't have to worry about my boxes like falling over. And here's the back side. I have my blackout curtains. It is full daylight. It's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon in Florida. And I do have room to grow. So I do have room to grow here on the side. Here's my fan. And here's the back side wall, or the side wall. Same thing. There's my posters. And the same thing. I stack the boxes the same. There's my vacuum behind the door, out of the way. Now, the other big change I made was in the closet. The closet was just a fucking mess. There was shit everywhere. I threw a lot of stuff away. I took the doors off the closet, and what I did was I took my plastic tubs of action figures and I put them underneath and stacked them. They were about the same height as this little ledge right here, as you see. This little ledge, there's like a little step-up ledge, and it goes all the way back in the closet. So I stacked the plastic tubs the same height, and I put the 2 doors across and I put the black sheet over it. So it looks like a little desk, man. And I'm telling you, it worked. And I could put comics on top. So basically, these are all the comics that I bought from the flea market, my LCS, and I need to buy short boxes for. So right now, I just have them stacked across here. But this Wednesday, I do plan on buying more boxes. And see, I need more. I got 2 boxes from work here that are full of comics. And I'll put those in short boxes and incorporate them here. And this will be like a desk area. And I'll set up, I'll make use of it. But there's my closet. I really like the way this looks too. Like I said, I got rid of a lot of stuff. But yeah, here's the glimpse of the room from the closet. I really like the way it looks, guys. It freed up a lot of room. There's a lot of walking room in here now, like there used to be. And I mean, it's 32,000 comics, so I have, you know, it's all stored nice and neat and organized. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And remember to like, thumbs up, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. It's a Junkie. I just wanted to give a quick room tour. And I'm out. Peace.